Hello, welcome to a Rome review. My name is Thomas. Peace and blessings to you all. Hope you're having a great day. I've just got, well, I haven't just got it, I got it a couple of weeks back, which was the Tom Ford Grey Vetiver Parfum. I'll refresh it on my hand there. I've had it off and on for a couple of weeks now, just to kind of gauge what I think about it. I did have this is the Parfum version, by the way, it's just been released. I did have the EDP version, and I ended up selling it a little while back because it was, there's something in the, there was something, it's kind of weird because when I tested it in the shop, I kind of liked it. I had it on a bit of card, like a tester strip, and I put it in my car and I put it in the center console, and every now and then I have a whiff of it. And I was like, oh, it's really nice. And I had this really nice, clean, kind of a very light wood, vetiver-y kind of soapiness to it. And it was, sometimes when I smelled the card, it was really, really nice. I thought, oh, this is gorgeous, really nice. But then when I ended up, I plunged in and bought a bottle. The bottle came, and I wore it a couple of times, and there was something a little bit cloying about it. When I eventually, stupidly, I didn't try it on my skin. I just put it on card, and it was quite nice off the card. But it was just something I found that when I did try quite a few times, I just couldn't. There was just something in it which was just, no, I didn't enjoy, which is a shame because if it kind of smelled like it did off the card, it would have been really, really nice. So when it went on my skin, it just didn't do the same thing, if you know what I mean. So how does this kind of compare to the Eau de Parfum, or how is it on it in its own right? Well, it's basically the same. There's not a lot of difference in it. What there is when you first put it on your skin in the first hour, half an hour, you kind of think it's going to cut. Uncut. Not very prepared. I thought I was prepared, but then I forgot about the Tom Ford Anthracite, which is which I find absolutely. I really enjoy the Tom Ford Anthracite. It's discontinued now, but I really enjoy that. So I was finding a little bit of a similar. I can smell it now. There's like a really. It's not the same, but there's whereas the older version didn't do what this does, and it puts a slight smokiness into that vetiver. And there's a bit more richness, and you can almost smell the kind of. It isn't the same, but it's there's hints of that coming into it, and it's actually quite nice. And I quite like that, but that it subsides and then it goes. So as you're thinking it's going to be more smoky and more kind of darker, like what this is, it doesn't formulate in that. It doesn't kind of go there, and it just ends up being that vetiver, like the EDP, which is a bit of a shame. When I smelt the kind of smokiness coming in, I thought, oh great, it's going to be. Because this is discontinued now, I thought, oh, this is going to give it that. It's going to be like an alternative or somewhere along those lines. But I just don't think it is. It's still got that little bit of crisp smokiness in it. So yeah, it's okay. It's. I would say I'd prefer this from the EDP because of that slight smokiness, but is it something I'd wear? I still don't think I'd reach for this, or I'd use it. I'd prefer the anthracite over it because of the darker nature of that. I find that's just something which I enjoy a little bit more. It's nice, so it's not bad. It's definitely worth. I think just for that slight smokiness which you do get from the Parfum, if you're more naturally that way inclined for your fragrances, then it's something that you should, if you do have the EDP or the EDT, and you prefer it to be a little bit like darker and a little bit more smoky, I would say that's what I'm going to use, then it's worth checking out, definitely, considering this is no longer available. The performance on it is, when I've worn it, the performance is okay. It's not. I don't think it's actually as good as the EDP. I don't think, from my memory, about a year ago I sold my bottle. Was it a year ago or something like that? I sold my bottle. So from memory, I think that the EDP was a really good. It used to last all day. I think I used to get about 8 to 9 hours out of it when I did wear it, which is pretty good. This is, from the times I've had it on, I've used about 2 mil of it now, or thereabouts, and I've had a few wearings of it, and I found it maybe 5 or 6 hours or something along those lines. And there's not a lot of projection on it either. It's quite middling, I think, when it comes to that kind of thing. But that's just the way it is. So if you're looking for a kind of a performance beast, then this isn't. And it projects something which projects a lot. It's not really going to do it for you. Maybe when the warmer weather comes, it might radiate a little bit more, but it's still not there yet. So interesting. Right, okay. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.